G-Unit!
Back in the house on Sports First. George
What's
Metellus.
going on, Galatasaray?
Galatasaray, yeah, for those of you that don't know, that's my Turkish Super League nickname. Today is National Grouch Day, and neither one of us are really grouchy.
Nah, I'm not grouchy. Although I could use some food,
yeah,
though.
our very own Mike Fuentes is king of the grouch, I think. But which soccer player do you think is the grouchiest? Who would you label Mr. Grouch?
Mr. Grouch footballer?
And
Pepe.
you guys let us know, too. No, not Pepe.
Man.
He's so fun. He's just mean.
The first, I guess, maybe Sergio Ramos, because he's always getting red cards? I don't know.
Maybe. A little, like, who's, like, mean and just, like, bitter and never happy?
Oh, you know who looks like he's grouchy?
Huh?
Chiellini.
Yeah,
Chiellini.
you're right. Who?
Gary Medel.
Gary Medel.
Gary Medel, yeah, he looks like grouchy too. Gary Medel, yeah. I've never seen Chiellini smile. Maybe because he has messed up teeth. I don't know. But
yeah, that's true. Yeah, exactly. Like, who doesn't smile? Who's just like, I mean, Jose Mourinho's kind of grouchy.
Yeah.
He's kind of like, All right, you
That's
guys let
weird.
us know who you guys think would be the king of Mr. Grouch Day. Anyway, we're going to break down Euro qualifying that happened yesterday and some that are happening today. Some people made it in and some people did not. But a certain someone hit a mega milestone. We're talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. We'll break down his 700 goals. We're also going to talk about the Golden Boy Award because we have the list right here and we want you guys to predict who is going to win it. And we're also going to give you the latest on Neymar, who, as we said yesterday, is injured. We have a timetable for his return, and it's not good for PSG. Yikes. All this on Sports First. That starts now. I am loving these suggestions. Amari Velasquez saying Diego Costa.
Oh.
That is a great shout.
Amari,
that is a really good
you got
one.
it, Amari. That's a
Ooh,
great
Bavon
one.
Gray saying Mesut Ozil is the grouch. He does look a little bit grouchy,
Yeah, he does.
but only at Arsenal.
Yeah, he's
Because
not
at Real
happy at
Madrid,
Arsenal.
he seemed a little
Yeah.
happier.
Hey, have you ever Google Mesut Ozil, Enzo Ferrari, and it's freaky.
Is it?
Yeah, it's freaky. if you Google
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Raul Rodriguez saying Hola, mi gente, bon dia.
Yo,
Hello.
what's up?
Ryan Moran saying Anthony Martial. That is,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember really seeing him smile. Maybe
Yeah.
you're onto something.
Sometimes.
No, I don't know though. Like casually, he has like
He does put
resting grouch face.
Yeah, he does. That's what it is. He has resting grouch face. Yes.
RGF, resting grouch face. All right, keep sending in your.
Trademark that.
Yeah, we
Yes,
do.
resting grouch
keep
face.
sending in your whatever.
Your grouches.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
So
Okay.
the Ukraine beat Portugal yesterday. So Portugal did not qualify. Ukraine did, but Cristiano Ronaldo scored a goal and hit his 700th career goal. Wow, wow, wee, wow.
You know what? I have a big problem here.
Okay.
First of all, I think it's ridiculous that the defending champion of a tournament has to re-qualify for the same tournament. I think that's ridiculous. You earn the right to defend your title by winning the title.
Yeah, I agree.
So I hate that. I hate that Portugal has to re-qualify in order to play in 2020. I think that's the Brazil rule because Brazil kept qualifying kept winning World Cups, and so they were like, no, you got to qualify again. I hate that the defending champion has to re-qualify. I think that's wrong. Portugal shouldn't have to go through this.
I wish they didn't either because for all of us Portugal fans out there, we know how stressful the qualification process always is.
Yeah, it seemed like you guys
for
always in the
Portugal.
playoff.
Always for the Euro and for the World Cup. It's just incredible. But anyway, not quite yet. Ukraine are in. We actually have 5 teams who have officially qualified. Belgium, Italy, Russia, Poland, and Ukraine. Ireland can qualify with a win against Switzerland today, which is a tough task. So it's looking a little unlikely. And Spain will qualify if they avoid defeat in Stockholm.
Spain in that top of that group, they look pretty smooth already. I think they're in. What I don't understand is half the groups have 5, half the groups have 6.
Yeah, it's a little confusing. It's Euro qualifying. I mean, a lot of those teams really should not be tough
like
for the top teams.
Liechtenstein and
Correct.
I don't get it.
Let's see what you guys are saying. Boo Boo Yen Yen. I think Zidane. He always looks grumpy, even with a smile. That's interesting. I don't read his face as grumpy though. I read it as just reserved.
Reserved and serious.
Yeah, and serious. Who?
Sarri.
Maurizio Sarri?
Maurizio Sarri? A grouch? I don't know. I just always see him like with a cigarette.
Yeah.
Like he just doesn't care.
Yeah, he's just a chain smoker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's part of the chain smokers.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mike Puente saying, not George, the last Euros so long ago, team is almost completely different.
Yeah, 4 years after. Yeah.
All right, relax.
It's true. 4 years ago, like.
Oh,
I disagree.
Rodriguez. Valverde always looks depressed.
Yeah,
he
because
just always looks a little down.
he keeps getting murdered in the Catalan press.
Oh,
That's
God,
why.
that's rough.
Barca fans would murder him Barca could win 5-0 and Barca fans will still find something wrong with Valverde.
This is true.
It should have been told.
Other matches that happened yesterday, Raul Rodriguez bringing up an excellent talking point. I'm upset with what happened in Bulgaria. Such a disgrace, but proud of England for the win and staying strong. And a lot of people have come out just calling it. It's just abysmal what happened.
Yeah,
it's
but
ridiculous.
I mean, what you expect?
It is. It's the
Bulgaria.
state of soccer that we're in also.
But also, you got to look at where it happened in Bulgaria.
Very
Let's
true.
be honest. How many brothers in Bulgaria?
It's true,
You're not going to overcome racism in a country where everybody's pretty much the same. You need cultural diversity in a country in order to fight racism. If everybody in Bulgaria looks the same, you can't be surprised if there's racist chants in the crowd, just like in Italy or Poland and some other places. So what you expect? And big up to England for whooping that ass and beating him down.
And Raheem Sterling's celebration, which was very good.
Epic.
At halftime, though, a Bulgarian player, and I'm not sure which player it was, went over to the stands and told them, hey, guys, like, cut it out.
Right.
Like, what are you guys doing? And it has to come from the players, I think.
But as myself, as a black man, I'm suspicious of that for two reasons. One, is he really because he wants to stop racism? Or two, is he going, y'all need to stop because England is whooping our butt on the pitch and you're making them angry? So which perspective is he doing it from? That to me is a question.
And it is a disgrace, and Raul, you're absolutely right. And it's, I just like to see the response on Twitter and on social media, everyone kind of coming together. I just don't know how much longer UEFA can allow these things to happen.
I mean, I don't know. You want to end racism in football, you got to end it in society. And that's something UEFA is definitely not qualified to do. Most governments can't even handle that. So that's another issue.
Right. Lance Pimentel bringing up a great point. Bulgaria should ban all racist fans and anyone who took part in the racism for 5 years, or maybe for life.
But how do you?
You're a grown adult. If after
exactly, how do you decide? I mean, nobody. How do you know which fans the band?
Impossible.
Like it's impossible. Nobody's walks in the stadium with racism on their
point.
point.
Just like the chant in Mexico games, right?
Yeah.
How do you choose who's the one?
Who's the one?
Absolutely.
Who did it?
It's a tough thing. Yeah, it really
tough.
is. It's tough. A lot of people just talking about the racism in the game. It is a problem, and you know, hopefully we're on the path to solve it. But we condemn it, as does everyone else who has a proper mind. Anyway, moving along, let's talk about the Golden Boy. So the list is out. I think we're going to be able to pull it up here if we can. If not, oh well. Here's the list for us, George. Oh, yeah, here are all the names. A lot of them. Some of them, a little puzzling as to why they're there. You guys let us know who you think on this list should win.
Go lower, George. Go lower. I'm trying to see the limbo.
I'm fall off my chair.
The names on the bottom are not likely contenders anyway, so except for Vinicius, but I don't really think he deserves to win it quite yet. This is the name that I think should win it, Jadon Sancho.
I agree with you there.
I think so. De Ligt won it last year. De Ligt is also on the list again. I don't know. You won it once, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
De Ligt has come out and basically said that he's not having a great season.
I think Jadon Sancho 100% deserves to win it. I really can't see. Or Mason Mount also is on this list, and he's performing well. But I prefer Jadon Sancho. Yeah, and João Felix, but he's been a little underwhelming. He was great over the summer. He was a great prospect, great with Benfica in the second half of the season, but a little slow start to life at Atleti.
Yeah, especially Champions League and been so.
But yeah, my pick is Jadon Sancho. Let's see what the people are saying.
I can't see anyone else outside of Jadon Sancho. Maybe the podium is probably Sancho, Mount, and João Felix.
Yeah, I agree. Jorge Wolf Hurtado saying Ansu Fati is the revelation of the season, and that's very true, but he's so unbelievably young. This list is under 21. I think let's give Ansu Fati maybe next year.
Yeah, it's only won like 5 or 6 games where he's come on.
Yeah, so it's not really absolutely. And a lot of people are agreeing with us. Raul Rodriguez saying Foden needs more games still. I saw a lot of people on Twitter saying if Pep Guardiola let him play, he would be able to win this award.
But that team is so deep. It's hard for him to get playing time.
Jonathan Quintanilla saying Sancho by far. I totally agree. Greg Garcia, Sancho had a great season, and he continues to be sensational.
Donnarumma started so young that he's still considered.
I know. Isn't that incredible?
Yes, he's been a professional for so long.
Job Obey saying Sancho. Jean-Kiel saying Sancho. Jaben Karama saying Sancho's going to win it. He really does deserve it. I think it's kind of a name that I think everyone would agree. He deserves it. Even if you're a Barcelona fan and you love Ansu Fati, or if you're a Real Madrid fan and you love Vinicius, or an Atleti fan and you love
Joao Felix.
Felix or whatever, Mason Mount, because you're a Chelsea fan. I think everyone can understand why Jadon Sancho deserves it.
And he's been part of the England squad that's about to qualify for the Euro as well, so you have to give it to him. And, I mean, look, sorry, U.S. national team fans, but he's the reason why Pulisic is in Chelsea. Let's be honest.
Right.
Yeah, Jadon Sancho outplayed Pulisic to get the starting spot at Dortmund, and Pulisic became excess to the squad, and they sold him to Chelsea. So Jadon Sancho
you're
to me.
spot on.
Yeah.
Bassem Zabane saying Vinicius was arguably Real's best player last season, and I agree, he was really the spark of the season, but I don't know. Not this season, not playing quite as much.
Yeah, what happened was last season he was coming on, and then Solari got fired. Zidane came back, and that just limited his playing time, and I think injuries too as well. And he hasn't featured for the Brazilian national team either, so that hurts.
Frank Leon saying Fati needs more time. Agree. Sancho would be a great choice, or Felix. And I mean, the definition of the Golden Boy is the best young player of the season, and I think that Sancho just kind of tips over Joao Felix.
It's too bad Mbappe is still not eligible for that, because then he would have won it again.
I know, and again and again. Let's go over who has won it in the past. So De Ligt won it last year, Mbappe the year before that. Guys, remember Renato Sanchez? He won it back in 2016 after the Euro.
Yes, now he's with Lille.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
He's
oh man, he was great potential.
2015 was Martial. 2014
the grouch
was
face,
Sterling.
resting grouch face.
RGF.
RGF.
2014 was Sterling. 2013 was Pogba. I actually forgot that Isco won this back in 2012.
Isco won it?
Yeah, I didn't remember that. And Balotelli back in 2010, which is kind of weird because I feel like Balotelli's like 40.
Yeah.
How did he win the Golden Boy just 10 years ago? I don't know. Weird one.
Wow.
Anywho, let's move on. Let's talk about Neymar, who is going to miss 4 weeks with this hamstring injury. I've done the math.
Again.
He only misses both legs of Club Brugge. He will be back to play Real Madrid. So, woo, PSG fans.
In theory.
But, yeah, in theory.
In theory.
He's going to be back in 4 weeks, and guess what 4 weeks to the dot is? The next international break. So the question is, will he go and travel with Brazil? Will he sit this one out because of this injury that he picked up with the Brazilian national team? What would you do? I guess you have to play it by ear, right?
Yeah, you have to play it by ear. I think if I'm Chichi, I'm saying, look, the next international break, don't bother.
Yeah.
Stay in Paris.
Sit this one out. I don't want the stress.
Yes, don't sit this one out. Rest up a little bit. Probably shouldn't have played him in that second friendly against Nigeria.
Yeah, he got a lot of heat for that.
He got a lot of heat for that, so that certainly is an issue. So just sit him out for the next two. Let him rehab. Let him get ready, because it's all about the Copa America in 2020 for Brazil. You need him healthy for that. And he has a history. Last 2 seasons, he's been injured the last half of the season. So give him a break. Rest him up. Don't call him back. Give Vinicius a chance in the starting 11 for Brazil on these friendlies and see what happens. Yeah.
Spot on. Bob Fikema saying Neymar with a ton of unfortunate emojis.
Yeah.
Young Jay Swagger saying Neymar will be back and beat Madrid. Oh, interesting. So you have hope for Neymar.
Well, maybe if PSG win their games, they won't need him to beat Madrid, because they would have already qualified for the knockout stage, and then he can rest some more and save himself for the knockout stage. We'll see.
But I feel like playing Real Madrid, you always want to win and put your best foot forward just for bragging, right?
Yeah, that's true. You want to get that victory. And that game is going to be in Spain the second time.
Correct, at the Bernabeu. Jude, Patrick, Alexis saying Neymar being healthy is a tall order. And that's true. Someone else asking if it's time for Neymar's sister's birthday.
Yeah.
That's in February. That's in February.
Jorge Hurtado.
Jorge Wolf, you are the man, Wolf.
So, yeah, expect another injury in just a couple months.
Yeah.
Everyone's so mean. You guys are terrible people. If Neymar's watching, I'm on your side.
Jorge,
oh, God.
Don't expect an invitation.
Yes. That's a brilliant comment, though, Jorge, man. You the man. I love that.
Jaben Karama with a question. Send in your questions, because we'll do a little Spitfire question session right now.
Sure.
Jaben Karama, I have a question for you, George. Do you think Bale will leave in January because he felt like Zizou disrespected him after he left, he was left out for the Champions League game against Club Brugge?
Yeah. I don't think he'll leave in January. I think January is too small of a window for these clubs to gather the money for the transfer fee that Real Madrid want.
Right.
I think he'll leave in the summer, though.
I do, too.
Yeah, I think in the summer, but not in January. I think that's just not enough time. And then with the wages and all the financial stuff, you need more than a month to work all that out.
We did speak about that exact point, Jaben, a couple days ago, because the cover of, I believe, I'm not sure if it was Marca or AS, was that Bale has had enough.
Yeah.
Like, he's over it. He felt that was kind of the last straw. Zidane said that he was being rested. He was fully fit. So, I mean, the saga continues.
But
honestly.
it's been the last straw, the last, what,
Correct.
8,
That's
9
what
months?
I'm saying. It's like, get over it
Get
already.
over it already. And then you got upset because you weren't on the squad to play Bruges? I can understand if it was PSG or something, but
Right.
Bruges? Come on, man. Bale, you just got to let that one go, bruh.
John Kiel saying they just need Di Maria out there. I mean, he did the job last time. You're absolutely right. Di Maria has done a sensational job filling the hole that Neymar leaves during his multiple injuries and tantrums.
Yeah, you can make the argument that PSG play better without him.
Right.
You could make the argument. I don't know if I would, but you could make the argument.
Victor Ibarra asking, would Eriksen be a good replacement for Luka Modric? I think Real Madrid desperately need Eriksen. Their midfield is no bueno.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
it's been an unfortunate mixture of injuries also because obviously everyone's injured.
Yeah.
I mean, Modric has been injured this season. You lost Asensio. You've lost Toni Kroos, who's also recovering from an injury. I mean, almost your entire team has been injured.
Modric is still suffering the World Cup hangover. He hasn't had a rested since the World Cup. So, I mean, maybe and he's not 22.
Right. He's on the latter end of his career.
So, yeah, if they could get Christian Eriksen, I always say he's very good at free kicks as well. So that could help the squad a lot, too.
Very true. And we'll end on this one. Franklin Borja. All these Real Madrid questions. Who is going out, Zidane or Bale first? That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh, it's got to be Bale.
You think?
Yeah, because you can get money for Bale. You can't get money for Zidane.
No, you
can
have to pay him off.
Pay him. Yeah, you got to pay him to
money
leave. Yeah.
talks. Anywho, so we have to say bye-bye. We're running out of time. But this is your reminder to join our beIN Golden Ticket Contest. Send in your picture of you and your favorite jersey, and you may win our jersey. We had a winner, Raul A. from Brooklyn yesterday, and we're going to be giving out another one next Monday. And as always, also send in your questions to magisterial at b1.net to join the conversation on Magisterial with Kaylin Kyle and Ray Hudson.
Big fun.
It's a fun one. Anywho, G-Unit is out. Have a fab day.